Good morning, everyone. It is both an honor and a privilege to stand before you today to share some thoughts that I believe can shape the future we all envision, one of success, growth, and fulfillment. As we navigate through the complexities of life, it is important to remember that success is not just a destination but a journey, one that is influenced by the decisions we make, the values we uphold, and the mindset we choose to cultivate. It's easy to become disheartened when faced with difficulties. Challenges often come with discomfort and frustration, but they should never be seen as obstacles meant to defeat us. Instead, consider them opportunities in disguise. Each challenge is a chance to test your limits, expand your abilities, and discover new strengths within yourself. Think of them as pivotal moments in your journey, not setbacks, but stepping stones toward growth and success. When we face challenges, our natural instinct may be to shy away from them or look for an easier path. But true growth occurs when we confront adversity head-on and push through the discomfort. Every challenge teaches us something valuable, whether it's a new skill, a deeper understanding of ourselves, or a fresh perspective on the world around us. These experiences shape us, refining our character and resilience. They force us to be creative, think critically, and develop solutions that we wouldn't have discovered otherwise. Rather than avoiding the hard moments, embrace them. Accept the fact that challenges are inevitable parts of life. They are not the exceptions, but rather the rule. If we look at challenges through the lens of opportunity, we shift our mindset from one of fear or frustration to one of empowerment. When you begin to see challenges as opportunities for growth, you gain a sense of control over your own development, and the tough moments start to feel less like a burden and more like a valuable opportunity to rise to the occasion. In the face of challenges, persistence is key. It's important to remember that every success story is built upon countless obstacles and failures overcome. The most successful people didn't arrive at their achievements because they avoided difficulty. They achieved greatness because they chose to face challenges, learn from them, and use them as a springboard for future success. Embrace the discomfort of growth. Push past the temptation to give up, knowing that every obstacle is a chance to level up and get closer to your goals. Setting clear and actionable goals is one of the most powerful things you can do for yourself. Without clear goals, it's easy to drift through life without direction, constantly reacting to circumstances rather than taking charge of your future. Goals are like a roadmap. They provide a sense of purpose and keep you focused even when the path gets difficult or uncertain. But just as importantly, they help you measure your progress and celebrate your achievements along the way. The key to setting effective goals is to make them specific and achievable. Vague goals like I want to be successful or I want to be healthier are too broad and can leave you feeling unsure of where to begin. Instead, break these aspirations down into clear, measurable, and time-bound objectives. For example, instead of saying I want to be healthier, aim for something more concrete like I will exercise for 30 minutes, 5 days a week for the next month. By setting goals that are specific, you can clearly see what needs to be done, track your progress, and adjust your actions if necessary. One important aspect of goal setting is to prioritize. Not all goals are created equal, and some will have a bigger impact on your future than others. By identifying what truly matters to you and focusing on those priorities, you ensure that your time and energy are spent on what will bring the greatest rewards. This allows you to avoid the distraction of pursuing goals that don't align with your long-term vision or personal values. Another critical component of setting goals is the ability to break them down into smaller, manageable steps. Large, long-term goals can feel overwhelming, but when you divide them into smaller tasks, they become less daunting and more achievable. For instance, if your goal is to write a book, breaking it down into daily or weekly word count targets can make the process feel more realistic and help you stay motivated. Achieving small victories along the way will keep you energized and focused, while gradually moving you closer to your larger goal. It's also essential to remain flexible and adaptable with your goals. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes unforeseen challenges will arise or opportunities will emerge that require a change in direction. While it's important to stay committed to your long-term vision, it's equally important to adjust your goals as needed based on new circumstances. Being flexible allows you to remain focused on the bigger picture even when specific steps or timelines need to shift. Setting goals also requires accountability. Share your goals with someone you trust, whether it's a mentor, friend, or colleague. Having someone to check in with helps hold you accountable, encourages you to stay on track, and provides you with support during moments of doubt. Accountability partners can also offer valuable feedback, help you brainstorm solutions, and celebrate your progress along the way. Finally, it's essential to remember that setting goals is not a one-time event. Revisit your goals regularly, assess your progress, and adjust them as necessary. Over time, you'll develop a clear understanding of what works for you and what doesn't, refining your approach and becoming more effective at achieving the things that matter most to you. Goal setting is an ongoing process, one that evolves as you do. By continually setting, pursuing, and reevaluating your goals, you build the foundation for a successful and fulfilling future. In a world that is constantly changing, the most successful individuals are those who never stop learning and growing. The idea of continuous learning is not limited to formal education or academic degrees. It is a mindset that embraces curiosity, adaptability, and the constant pursuit of knowledge. In fact, learning can take many forms through books, experiences, relationships, travel, or even moments of reflection. What matters is the commitment to evolve, both personally and professionally, throughout your life. To truly keep learning, it's essential to cultivate a growth mindset. This is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through hard work, dedication, and perseverance. People with a growth mindset do not see failure as something to fear or avoid, but as an opportunity to improve and refine their skills. They understand that learning is a process, sometimes slow, sometimes challenging, but always rewarding. By focusing on progress rather than perfection, they remain open to new ideas and continuously seek ways to improve. The power of continuous learning also lies in its ability to help you stay relevant and competitive. As industries evolve, new technologies emerge, and global challenges shift, it becomes crucial to adapt and stay informed. Those who stop learning risk falling behind, while those who embrace new knowledge and skills stay at the forefront of their fields. Take the time to identify the emerging trends in your profession and proactively seek opportunities to acquire new competencies. Whether it's learning a new software tool, mastering a new technique, or gaining knowledge in an entirely different area, staying informed will give you a distinct advantage in both your career and personal life. Beyond professional development, learning also deepens our understanding of the world around us. Life is full of complexities, and the more we expose ourselves to different ideas, cultures, and experiences, the more we can grow as individuals. Whether it's reading a book on philosophy, engaging in discussions about global issues, or learning a new language, the process of broadening our horizons enriches our lives and helps us develop empathy, tolerance, and critical thinking. The more we learn, the more we realize how interconnected we are to the world and the people in it. This can inspire us to make more informed decisions, approach problems from new perspectives, and find creative solutions to challenges. Learning and evolving also play a key role in building resilience. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns, and there will be times when things don't go as planned. However, individuals who are dedicated to lifelong learning possess the ability to adapt to change with greater ease. They understand that change is an inevitable part of life and that each challenge is an opportunity to learn something new. By constantly refining your skills and knowledge, you increase your ability to pivot and respond effectively when faced with adversity. Moreover, learning fosters a sense of curiosity and excitement. It reignites our passion and creativity, providing fresh energy to tackle old problems with new perspectives. As we learn, we discover different ways of approaching life, both in terms of how we solve problems and how we interact with others. This sense of intellectual stimulation not only improves our work performance, but also enhances our overall quality of life, making everyday experiences more fulfilling and engaging. It's also important to note that learning doesn't have to be a solitary activity. Engage with others who share your interests or challenge you to think differently. Collaborative learning, whether through discussions, group projects, or mentoring relationships, creates opportunities for new insights and fosters deeper understanding. Surrounding yourself with people who encourage your intellectual curiosity and challenge your assumptions can accelerate your personal growth and expose you to diverse viewpoints. Additionally, teaching others what you've learned can reinforce your own understanding and help you grow in ways you never imagined. Finally, learning and evolving are processes that never truly end. No matter how much knowledge you gain or how skilled you become, there will always be something new to learn. Every stage of life presents its own lessons, and the journey of self-improvement is lifelong. Embrace this truth and make learning an integral part of who you are. The more you learn and evolve, the more equipped you will be to create the future you desire. Believing in yourself is the cornerstone of all success. Without self-confidence, even the most carefully crafted plans and goals can feel unattainable. When you doubt your abilities, you limit your potential before you even begin. On the other hand, when you believe in yourself, you open up countless possibilities and create the space for personal growth and achievement. It's the internal foundation that propels you forward, regardless of external circumstances. Self-belief is not about arrogance or thinking that you are invincible. It is about having faith in your ability to overcome challenges, learn from your mistakes, and rise to meet your goals. It means understanding your strengths and talents, while also acknowledging that, like everyone else, you have weaknesses and areas for improvement. But instead of letting these weaknesses define you, you view them as opportunities for growth and development. With a strong belief in yourself, you approach challenges with resilience, creativity, and a mindset that is open to learning from every experience. One of the most powerful aspects of self-belief is its ability to fuel action. When you believe you are capable, you are more likely to take risks and seize opportunities that others might shy away from. Confidence encourages you to step out of your comfort zone, try new things, and push yourself beyond what you thought possible. The fear of failure often holds people back, but when you have faith in yourself, failure is not something to fear. It's just a stepping stone to growth. The more you embrace challenges with a belief in your ability to handle them, the more likely you are to succeed. Believing in yourself also helps you stay persistent in the face of adversity. Success is rarely a straight line. It's filled with detours, setbacks, and moments of doubt. However, when you believe in your own abilities, you are less likely to give up when things don't go according to plan. You understand that setbacks are part of the process, not the end of the road. Belief in yourself gives you the inner strength to keep going, to try again after failing, and to maintain your focus on the bigger picture rather than getting discouraged by temporary obstacles. This kind of resilience is often what separates those who achieve their goals from those who give up along the way. Another important aspect of believing in yourself is recognizing the value of self-compassion. We are often our own harshest critics, but learning to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding is essential. Self-belief doesn't mean being perfect. It means accepting yourself, flaws and all, and recognizing that you are worthy of success and happiness. Self-compassion allows you to forgive yourself when things don't go as planned and to bounce back from failures with a renewed sense of purpose. When you treat yourself with kindness, you create a positive mental environment that nurtures growth. rather than a harsh internal dialogue that inhibits progress. Building self-belief also requires surrounding yourself with positive influences. The people you spend time with have a profound impact on your mindset and self-perception. If you are constantly around people who uplift you, encourage you, and believe in your potential, it becomes easier to believe in yourself. Positive relationships reinforce your sense of worth and help you see possibilities you might otherwise overlook. On the other hand, negative influences can erode your confidence and create self-doubt. Choose to surround yourself with those who empower you, who challenge you to be better, and who see your potential even when you can't fully see it yourself. One of the most crucial aspects of building self-belief is practice. Just like any other skill, believing in yourself gets stronger the more you work on it. Start by setting small, achievable goals and accomplishing them. As you experience success, no matter how minor it may seem, you'll begin to build a track record of accomplishments that reinforces your belief in your abilities. This will create a positive feedback loop, where each success strengthens your confidence and motivates you to tackle even bigger challenges. Over time, you'll start to view yourself as someone who is capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. Additionally, self-belief is closely linked to having a clear vision of who you want to become and where you want to go. When you have a strong sense of purpose and a clear direction, it's easier to believe in your ability to reach your destination. Visualize your goals, see yourself succeeding, and feel the emotions associated with achieving your dreams. This kind of mental practice can reinforce your belief in yourself and increase your motivation to take the necessary actions to make that vision a reality. Lastly, remember that belief in yourself doesn't come overnight. It's a process that takes time, patience, and persistence. There will be moments when you question your worth or feel insecure, and that's normal. The key is not to let those moments define you. Instead, remind yourself of the successes you've already achieved and the strength you've demonstrated in overcoming past challenges. Each step you take toward your goal is proof that you have the ability to succeed. With time, the belief you have in yourself will only grow stronger, and that self-confidence will become an unshakable foundation for everything you do. The people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on your mindset, your emotions, and ultimately your success. We are social creatures, and the energy of those around us can either uplift us or drain us. Positive influences, those who encourage, inspire, and challenge us to be better, are essential in helping us achieve our goals and realize our potential. Conversely, negative influences can pull us down, making it harder to stay motivated, focused, and confident. That's why one of the most important steps you can take on the path to a successful future is to deliberately cultivate relationships with people who bring out the best in you. When you choose to surround yourself with positive individuals, you create an environment that nurtures growth. These are the people who support you when things get tough, celebrate your victories, and remind you of your potential even when you can't see it yourself. Positive influences challenge you to think bigger, take risks, and push past the limits you may have placed on yourself. They help you break free from the constraints of doubt and fear, encouraging you to aim higher and go further than you might have thought possible. Their optimism, belief in you, and encouragement provide the emotional fuel needed to keep moving forward, even when obstacles arise. One of the most powerful ways positive influences can impact your life is by fostering accountability. When you share your goals and aspirations with someone who truly believes in you, it creates a sense of responsibility. They become a source of motivation, someone who checks in on your progress and helps you stay committed to the path you've chosen. Accountability partners help you stay focused, keep you on track, and provide guidance when needed. Knowing that someone is rooting for you and holding you accountable can make all the difference when it comes to following through with your plans. Moreover, the people you associate with shape your mindset. If you surround yourself with people who have a growth-oriented mentality, those who embrace challenges, believe in self-improvement, and are constantly learning, there's a high likelihood that you will adopt those same behaviors. Being around people who are committed to their own personal development can inspire you to do the same. Positive influences help shift your mindset from a fixed perspective to one of growth, where you view obstacles as opportunities for learning and success as something attainable through effort and perseverance. In addition, the energy of the people around you affects your emotional state. The more time you spend with people who radiate positivity and enthusiasm, the more likely you are to adopt a similar outlook on life. Positivity is contagious. When you're around optimistic, passionate individuals, their enthusiasm can spark your own motivation and creativity. You begin to see the world as full of possibilities, and you approach challenges with a mindset that says, I can handle this, rather than this is too much for me. The people who uplift you help you stay grounded and focused no matter what external challenges you face. It's also important to recognize that positive influences aren't limited to just those who are directly involved in your personal or professional life. Books, podcasts, and other forms of media can also be powerful sources of inspiration and encouragement. The authors, speakers, and thought leaders you engage with can serve as virtual mentors, offering new ideas, perspectives, and strategies for personal and professional growth. By exposing yourself to different forms of wisdom and inspiration, you further enrich your environment and fuel your motivation. However, surrounding yourself with positive influences doesn't mean avoiding negative or challenging situations altogether. There is a difference between constructive criticism and harmful negativity. It's important to seek feedback from people who have your best interests at heart, even if that feedback is difficult to hear. Constructive criticism from those who care about your growth is invaluable, as it helps you see areas where you can improve and challenges you to step outside of your comfort zone. The key is to differentiate between those who want to see you succeed and those who might be projecting their own insecurities or limitations onto you. It's equally crucial to examine the relationships that drain your energy or reinforce limiting beliefs. Negative influences can manifest in many forms, whether through toxic friendships, unsupportive family members, or colleagues who consistently undermine your efforts. These individuals can create doubt, perpetuate fear, and prevent you from reaching your full potential. It's not about cutting people out of your life completely, but about setting boundaries and choosing to limit your exposure to negativity. By protecting your mental and emotional well-being, you create the space needed for positivity to flourish. Building a network of positive influences also involves being a positive influence yourself. It's not enough to just seek out supportive individuals. You must also contribute to the positivity in your relationships. Be someone who encourages, listens, and offers support when needed. The energy you give to others will come back to you, and by being a positive force, you naturally attract like-minded individuals. This creates a cycle of mutual support where everyone in the group is working toward their best selves, lifting each other up and inspiring growth. As you strive for success, keep in mind that the journey is often long and filled with challenges. Having a solid support system of positive influences makes the journey not only easier, but also more fulfilling. When you surround yourself with people who encourage your dreams, challenge your thinking, and provide support through the highs and lows, you'll feel empowered to take on the world. Your growth becomes exponential, as the collective energy of those around you propels you toward your goals in ways you couldn't achieve alone. Perseverance and patience are two of the most important traits you can develop on your journey to success. In a world that thrives on instant gratification and quick results, It can be easy to become discouraged when things don't happen as fast as you'd like. However, true success rarely comes overnight. It's the result of sustained effort, consistent action, and a commitment to keep going even when the road ahead feels long or uncertain. Persistence is the unwavering determination to keep moving forward, even in the face of obstacles, setbacks, or failures. It's the mindset that says, I will not give up, no matter how many times you are knocked down or how difficult the path may seem. The ability to persist is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who give up along the way. Life's challenges are inevitable and setbacks are a natural part of any pursuit. But the key is to keep going, knowing that every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal. Patience, on the other hand, is the ability to endure the waiting periods, to remain calm and focused as you put in the necessary work without seeing immediate results. It's about trusting the process, even when the outcomes are not yet visible. In a society that celebrates speed and instant success, patience can be a difficult quality to cultivate, but it is absolutely essential for long-term growth. It's the understanding that everything takes time: success, mastery, and personal transformation. The best things in life are often the ones that require the most time and effort to achieve. The combination of persistence and patience is a powerful one. Persistence allows you to keep going when things get tough, and patience helps you trust that progress is being made even when it isn't immediately obvious. Together, they create the resilience needed to handle the ups and downs of life's journey. The most successful individuals didn't achieve their dreams by quitting when things got hard. They stuck with it, knowing that persistence paired with patience would eventually pay off. Moreover, persistence and patience go hand in hand with the concept of delayed gratification. Achieving long-term goals often requires sacrificing immediate pleasures or conveniences in order to stay focused on what truly matters. It might mean putting in extra hours at work, staying committed to your fitness routine, or continuing to educate yourself even when results aren't immediately visible. The ability to delay gratification and stay focused on the long-term rewards is one of the key markers of success. This is not about sacrificing happiness in the moment, but about finding satisfaction in the journey and knowing that the work you are putting in now will pay off later. The journey toward your goals will not always be linear. There will be moments when you feel like giving up, when things seem impossible, or when you face failure after failure. But it's important to recognize that setbacks are often a setup for a bigger breakthrough. Some of the most successful people in history faced immense challenges before they achieved their dreams. Thomas Edison famously failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. J.K. Rowling was rejected by multiple publishers before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon. These stories remind us that persistence and patience are the ultimate keys to turning dreams into reality. In addition, persistence is not about mindlessly pushing forward, ignoring signs of burnout or inefficiency. It's about continuing to show up even when you don't feel like it, but also having the wisdom to know when to adjust your approach. Sometimes persistence means trying a different strategy or taking a step back to reevaluate your path. It's important to remain flexible and open to change while still maintaining the determination to keep moving forward. When you combine persistence with a willingness to learn and adapt, you position yourself for success in any endeavor. Patience also involves understanding that success is a gradual process. It's easy to become impatient and discouraged when you don't see immediate results, but the truth is that most significant achievements take time. Whether you're building a career, working on a personal project, or developing new skills, it's important to remind yourself that growth is cumulative. Every effort you make, every lesson you learn, and every small victory you achieve contributes to your larger goal. Even when you don't see immediate rewards, trust that progress is being made and stay committed to the long-term vision. Building persistence and patience requires practice. The more you push through difficult situations without giving up, the more you strengthen these qualities. And the more patient you are with yourself and the process, the more you'll cultivate a mindset that is capable of enduring challenges. Just like physical muscles, these traits grow stronger the more you exercise them. Each time you face adversity and continue to push forward, your persistence becomes more deeply ingrained. And every time you practice patience, waiting for the results to manifest, you strengthen your ability to remain calm, focused, and optimistic about the future. In moments of doubt, when you're questioning whether your efforts are worth it, remember that persistence and patience are often what distinguish the successful from the unsuccessful. While others may give up after encountering roadblocks, you will be the one who keeps going, determined to see things through to the end. The process might be slow, but with consistent effort and a patient mindset, the results will eventually come. Success is not about rushing to the finish line. It's about showing up every day, staying committed, and trusting that the time and effort you invest will lead to the rewards you desire. Failure is often seen as something negative, something to be avoided at all costs. In fact, many people fear failure so much that it paralyzes them, causing them to procrastinate, avoid taking risks, or give up on their dreams altogether. But what if we were to look at failure from a different perspective? What if we saw it not as a setback, but as a necessary part of the journey towards success? Embracing failure as a stepping stone is one of the most empowering things you can do on your path to a successful future. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of success. In fact, some of the greatest achievements in history were born out of repeated failures. The famous inventor Thomas Edison, who is credited with inventing the light bulb, famously said, "I have not failed. I have just found 1,0,0,0,0 ways that won't work." Edison's persistence through countless failures ultimately led to one of the most important inventions in human history. Similarly, Michael Jordan, often regarded as the greatest basketball player of all time, was famously cut from his high school basketball team, only to later become a global icon of success. These examples show us that failure is not a permanent state. It's a temporary condition that, when embraced and learned from, can propel us toward success. The first step in embracing failure is to shift our mindset. Instead of seeing failure as something shameful, we should view it as a valuable learning experience. Every failure provides feedback, information about what went wrong, what can be improved, and how we can approach things differently next time. In fact, the most successful people are often the ones who fail the most because they view failure not as a defeat, but as an opportunity to grow. They understand that each failure teaches them something new, helping them refine their approach and ultimately move closer to their goals. The more we can accept failure as a natural and necessary part of the process, the more we can allow ourselves to take risks, try new things, and pursue our passions without fear of falling short. One of the main reasons people fear failure is because of how society views it. We live in a culture that often celebrates perfection and immediate success, leading many to believe that failure is a sign of inadequacy. But the truth is, every person who has achieved something great has faced failure along the way. The difference is not in their lack of failure, but in how they responded to it. Instead of allowing failure to discourage them, they used it as fuel to push forward. Understanding that failure is an inevitable part of any worthwhile endeavor helps us build resilience and persistence. It gives us the strength to keep going when things don't go as planned, knowing that the next attempt might be the one that leads to success. Additionally, embracing failure allows us to develop a sense of humility and self-awareness. When we fail, we are forced to confront our limitations, reassess our strategies, and sometimes even our beliefs. This process can be uncomfortable, but it also helps us grow as individuals. It encourages us to reflect on what we can do better, which ultimately leads to improvement. Each failure helps to strip away any illusions of perfection and reveals the true path to success, one that is filled with setbacks, challenges, and moments of doubt. By embracing this reality, we free ourselves from the pressure to be perfect and allow ourselves to grow authentically. Another powerful aspect of embracing failure is that it cultivates courage. When we fail and continue to move forward, we become more comfortable with taking risks. Each failure teaches us that the worst thing that can happen isn't necessarily the end of the world. It's just another lesson. With every failed attempt, we gain the confidence to take on bigger challenges, knowing that we can handle whatever comes our way. Failure builds a sense of fearlessness, a belief that no matter what happens, we can always pick ourselves up and keep going. This courage is vital for achieving success because it encourages us to take bold actions, experiment with new ideas, and push beyond the boundaries of what we once thought was possible. Failure also teaches us the importance of persistence and resilience. It's easy to keep going when things are going well, but it's during moments of failure and adversity that our true strength is tested. The ability to get back up, dust yourself off, and keep pushing forward is what separates those who eventually succeed from those who give up. Every time you rise from a failure, you build mental toughness and emotional resilience. You learn how to stay focused on your goals even when the path is unclear or difficult. Over time, this resilience becomes a core part of your character, helping you navigate future challenges with greater ease. Furthermore, failure can also help us develop a deeper sense of empathy and understanding. When we experience setbacks, we gain a better appreciation for the struggles of others. We become more compassionate and patient, recognizing that everyone faces challenges and success is rarely achieved without some form of failure. This awareness helps to create stronger connections with others as we understand that failure is something everyone experiences, not just ourselves. It also encourages us to offer support and encouragement to others who may be going through their own struggles, creating a sense of solidarity and community. Failure is also an essential tool for innovation and creativity. When something doesn't work, it forces us to think outside the box and explore alternative solutions. Many of the world's greatest innovations were born out of failure or the need to solve a problem that others had overlooked. By embracing failure, we open ourselves up to new ideas and new ways of thinking. We no longer see failure as a dead end, but as an invitation to explore new possibilities. The creative process is often messy, filled with trials and errors, but it's through failure that we discover what works and what doesn't. Each failure paves the way for the next breakthrough, and it is in this process that true innovation occurs. Lastly, learning to embrace failure fosters a healthier relationship with success. When we see failure as an essential part of the journey, success no longer feels fragile or fleeting. We begin to understand that success is built on a foundation of failures that have been learned from and overcome. Instead of fearing failure, we begin to welcome it as a sign that we are on the right path, one that will eventually lead to our greatest accomplishments. Failure is not the end, it's simply a part of the process, a stepping stone toward greater success. When we learn to embrace failure, we open ourselves up to limitless opportunities for growth, innovation, and achievement. We stop letting fear dictate our actions and start seeing every setback as a chance to move closer to our dreams. In doing so, we transform failure from something to avoid into something to embrace. Vital tool for personal and professional development. The journey to a successful future is one that requires constant learning and growth. No matter how much we achieve or how skilled we become, there is always more to learn, more to discover, and more ways to grow. The pursuit of knowledge and self-improvement is not something that ends with a degree or a promotion. It is a lifelong commitment to becoming better and to unlocking our full potential. The world is constantly changing, and those who succeed are the ones who embrace the process of learning and evolving. The importance of continual learning cannot be evolving. In today's fast-pacing world, knowledge is constantly evolving. New technologies emerge, industries shift, and our understanding of the world expands every day. To stay relevant and competitive, it is crucial to stay updated and to embrace a mindset of lifelong learning. Whether it's acquiring new skills, exploring new ideas, or deepening your understanding of your field, a commitment to continuous learning helps you adapt and thrive in an ever. Moreover, continuous learning fuels personal growth. As we expand our knowledge and develop new skills, we also expand our capacity for critical thinking, problem solving, and creativity. Learning new things challenges us to step outside of our comfort zones, to think differently, and to see the world in new ways. It opens up opportunities to explore different perspectives and to develop a more nuanced understanding of the challenges we face. The more we learn, the more we grow as individuals, and the more equipped we become to handle the complexities of life and work. It also keeps us curious, which in turn fuels our desire to keep exploring and seeking out new knowledge. One of the most powerful aspects of continuous learning is that it fosters adaptability. In a rapidly changing world, the ability to adapt is essential. Industries and technologies evolve, and what was once relevant may become obsolete. Those who are committed to learning are better able to pivot when necessary, acquire new skills, and find innovative solutions to new challenges. By staying open to learning, we ensure that we are never stuck in a rut and can always find a way to move forward, no matter what changes or obstacles arise. Learning is also a critical component of self-improvement. It allows us to not only develop technical skills, but also to work on our personal development. Whether it's improving communication, emotional intelligence, leadership, or time management, there are always areas of ourselves that can be enhanced. By actively seeking out opportunities for growth, we become more well-rounded individuals who are better equipped to handle both personal and professional challenges. This ongoing process of self-improvement builds confidence, resilience, and self-awareness, key qualities that contribute to long-term success. Additionally, the pursuit of learning helps us stay motivated and inspired. When we stop learning, we can become complacent, stagnant, and uninspired. The thrill of discovering something new, of mastering a new skill, or of overcoming a challenge can be incredibly energizing. Continual learning sparks creativity and innovation, which are crucial for success in any field. The more we learn, the more ideas and possibilities we uncover. It's this sense of progress and discovery that keeps us engaged and passionate about what we do. Even if we achieve success in one area, the desire to learn and grow keeps us moving forward, seeking new heights and new goals. Furthermore, learning is not just about formal education or acquiring certifications. There are countless ways to learn and grow outside of traditional settings. Reading books, listening to podcasts, taking online courses, attending workshops, and even learning from our experiences and mistakes are all valuable forms of learning. We can learn from the people around us, mentors, peers, colleagues, and even those who may challenge our ideas. Every interaction is an opportunity for growth. The key is to remain open to the lessons that are available to us, both inside and outside of structured learning environments. In addition to developing new skills, continuous learning fosters a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that intelligence, talent, and abilities are not fixed traits, but can be developed over time through effort, practice, and perseverance. When we embrace a growth mindset, we are more likely to embrace challenges, persist through difficulties, and see failure as an opportunity to learn. Those who adopt a growth mindset are less likely to give up when things get tough, because they understand that growth takes time and that effort leads to improvement. They approach each task with curiosity and a willingness to learn rather than with fear of failure or self-doubt. This mindset is essential for achieving long-term success because it keeps us engaged and focused on continuous improvement. It's also important to recognize that learning is not always a smooth or linear process. Sometimes we may feel frustrated or discouraged when we don't see immediate results or when we encounter obstacles along the way. However, it is important to understand that growth takes time and the process of learning itself is as valuable as the outcome. Each challenge we face provides an opportunity to deepen our understanding and develop new skills. In fact, some of the most important lessons we learn come from the difficulties and setbacks we encounter. When we embrace the process of learning rather than focusing solely on the end result, we allow ourselves to enjoy the journey of personal and professional growth. Another key aspect of lifelong learning is its role in building resilience. Life will inevitably present challenges, setbacks, and failures. However, those who are committed to learning develop a resilience that allows them to bounce back from adversity and continue moving forward. Each failure or setback is an opportunity to learn, adapt, and grow stronger. By viewing challenges as learning experiences, we are less likely to become discouraged or give up. Instead, we develop the mental toughness needed to keep going, knowing that every difficulty is a chance to improve and evolve. Lastly, continual learning helps us build connections with others. When we invest in our own growth and development, we become more capable of contributing to the growth of others. We can share our knowledge, mentor others, and collaborate on new ideas. Learning doesn't just enrich our own lives, it enriches the lives of those around us, creating a cycle of shared growth and mutual benefit. The more we learn, the more we have to offer, and the more we can contribute to the success of our teams, organizations, and communities. In summary, the pursuit of continuous learning is one of the most important commitments you can make on your journey toward a successful future. It fuels personal growth, fosters adaptability, keeps you motivated and inspired, and helps you build resilience. By embracing learning as a lifelong process, you position yourself to achieve success and fulfillment no matter where life takes you. Whether it's through formal education, personal reflection, or learning from others, the more you invest in your growth, the more equipped you become to navigate the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. In conclusion, the path to a successful future is not a straightforward one, but it is filled with countless opportunities for growth, learning, and transformation. Every step you take, whether it's through overcoming obstacles, embracing failure, or committing to continuous learning, brings you closer to your true potential. Remember, success is not just about reaching a destination, it's about the journey itself, how you evolve, how you adapt, and how you rise to the challenges that come your way. So embrace each moment, each lesson, and each experience as an essential part of your story. Keep dreaming big, keep striving, and above all, keep learning. The future is shaped by the choices we make today, and with persistence, patience, and a mindset dedicated to growth, you have the power to create a future full of success and fulfillment. Thank you.